There we go. Good evening, everybody. I hope you are well. We are back again with another live show. Match review, player ratings. Yesterday's 2-2 draw against Bayern Leverkusen yesterday away. Switching off again. Another moment of switching off. That's so frustrating. We could have had nearly the win there. And yeah, what do? We go and switch off again. So many times we've done it this season, and it's cost us points. Boy, oh boy. So, when are we ever going to learn, is all I can say. When are we going to address this situation? Come on. Howe. Anyway, you know what to do. If you enjoy the show tonight, give us a thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And smash that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, you enjoy what we bring out for you. And hit the bell as well. It'll let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. Feel free to give a donation. If you want to become a member, hit the join button. You'll be included in the prize shows. We do as well. Right then. Good evening, Trev. Hope you're well. Good evening, Brian. Hope you're well. Lee, good evening. Martin, good evening. Chippers, good evening. Hi, Peter Mason White. I don't know why Masons always keep freezing a lot of the time. It is what it is. It is what it is. But let's get into it then. I mean, yeah. When you see the team sheet yesterday, Mason, do you think that showed that we were going for it yesterday? Oh, God. He's goes again. Talk internet is why he freezes. Miley had to start over Joe. He's proved himself and he can't score goals. Absolutely. Do you think with the team sheet we put out yesterday, was that we were going for it?
In a way, yes. I think I think we want to have a go because obviously with they beat Man City 2 weeks ago, and we knew it was going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased with pleased in a way.
That's it. Good evening, David. Brian says, same old script every week, Pete. We were talking this morning. All of our goals literally come from penalties or headers now. Well, they have been. Well, the Everton game didn't. Because, we did have a couple of headers, but we also scored with shots as well. So, get a new router for Christmas. Still done with Eddie. Me, he's not learning. I can understand where you're coming from there, Chippers. Big Joe now has to be a sub for Miley from now on. Joe's had his time. It's now Miley's time. Joe Linton was absolutely rotten yesterday, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
he was so poor, off his game completely. And I don't know what is going wrong with Joe Linton. He just looks the absolute shadow of himself right now, unfortunately, which is a real shame because we know how Eddie's developed him into such an improved player, but his performances are just completely falling off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, someone's not right for him at the minute. I don't know what it is, not, but someone's not right for him.
Good evening, Chucky. Hope you're well. Still disgusted with yet another late goal conceded. We are such a fragile team now. It's getting pathetic now. They better not concede another late one on Sunday. It's painful. I mean, how many times have we conceded goals right at going towards the end of the game? I think there's quite a few there.
Yeah.
Liverpool. There's one. Liverpool.
Right.
Arsenal. Well, So Rangers, well, Rangers have lost in a party. They've crashed out of Europe.
I've seen that.
But how many goals are we conceding right late on in the games now?
Oh yeah. Oh no, they won't be happy. Right. When am I gonna learn?
We've done it so many few times. As I said, let's go through. So I said Liverpool. Arsenal's another one. Where else? Where else?
West Ham.
Well, yes, but even though West Ham wrapped the game up, but yeah, that's a late goal.
Tottenham.
Yes. Even though we won Burnley.
Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I've just said Arsenal.
Brighton.
Brighton, is that another one?
Wait. There was another one, but we actually scored in our net Fulham.
Fulham wasn't in stoppage time. That was quite early in the second half, wasn't it?
No, right at the end. When Fulham scored.
All right. Well, no, I mean, on about when we've conceded late goals. Oh, almost. Barely actually could have nearly grabbed another goal at the end. If someone gets a header on that, it's in. Who's out of Europe? Rangers or Panny are out of Europe. Conceding any on Sunday will be painful. Even Lee says draws are like defeats because of all the late goals. Exactly. It feels like that. You're thinking, right, we've got the game done. Oh, no, what happens? There's just one bit of switching off. We've conceded. We've conceded goals after the 8 minute in 50% of our games. That is huge. Ian, good evening. Hope you're well. I fear the worst for Sunday as they press the whole game. Bruno has just hit a brick wall in form terms. Maybe he needs dropped and Miley takes over to... I think Bruno has been okay. He's had some on and off games. But I think Bruno still done well. I don't think Joe Linton, as I've said, looks the shadow of himself. I didn't think Tonali was on his best yesterday. A lot of people are saying he still looks ill, apparently. But Chippers has just got to that we've conceded against. Oh yeah, Archie, I hope you're well. Need to beat PSV next month. I can't see us getting anything at PSG, so 13 points should get us in the playoffs. Also was two...
Hey. Just before we move on, Archer, I'd give you the biggest death set when I was even at the gym. You didn't even look.
Hey. Also, see, Lee's just said there. Also, that was 2 late goals.
Yeah.
Jeez. Why are we sitting so deep and inviting all the teams on? What is Eddie doing to allow us? It's not acceptable, and this is why some fans don't think Eddie will be elite. And I can see where they're coming from as well. Miley has to start on Sunday. Yes, I 100% agree with that. I can't wait for Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Spurs all away. Yeah, Joe's just said Tonali's still suffering with the effects of illness. We need Bruno, but Tonali and Joe Linton don't look bothered at the moment. I think Tonali, I wouldn't say Tonali doesn't look bothered. Joe Linton, I don't know what is going on. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. That's fine, Choky, that's fine. Good evening, Andrew. If Tonali isn't 100% fit, why play him? That's a good point. Again, that's a bit of square pegs and round holes. If you're not 100%, why are you playing? Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Well, then let's get into it. First goal we conceded, and it's a Bruno own goal, but I'm not going to put it down to him because the marking is absolutely shite. The marking is absolutely shite. Why isn't Tonali trying to bust a gut to try and clear that ball?
I mean, it's a bit. When I heard it when I was listening to it last night, it did sound like it was a bit of like a fluke goal.
We had a couple of opportunities before. Well, I know Barnes had a one which was easy caught by the keeper. Wissa nicely building up his fitness with 35 seconds jogging. Didn't get me started with that. No substitutions yesterday. Exactly, he does, Joe, but is Eddie going to do it? That's... And again, you're right. I'm mostly our position exactly. All comes down to Sunday for Howe, in my opinion. This is not sustainable. My word, if we do get beat on Sunday, boy, oh boy. Do you think players are playing while unfit because they are worried about losing their place now? It shouldn't be like that, though, as well. Some players have got to know that their places are not safe in the team. I know Shez said he's not happy, but he said he isn't stupid either. So he knows that he's not going to get the regular game time as he had been. It should be the same with Dan Burn now. The only reason why that's not happening at the minute because Botman's injured at the moment. So, because if Botman was fit, it would be Chow and Botman as the centre-backs, and it'd be Tino and Hall as the full-backs. Exactly. He hasn't... Eddie will never drop Dan Burn, even if he scored a hat-trick of own goals. We've been seeing it for weeks. The fact is, Dan Burn looks knackered as well. He's 33. And I'm sorry, but you can't have players, again, that old, playing back-to-back games in the space of a few days. You just can't. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. Yeah. Right, let's talk about the second, right, let's talk about Chow's possible red that could have got him a red card. Right, Mason, was it a red card or not?
Oh, it is. I've got to watch back on that red card.
I think he's very lucky.
I'm going to have a little look, yeah.
A lot of people think that Tino's got that covered, but I think Patrick Schick's heading for goal.
I'll have a little look, yeah.
What game do you think is best to give Wisser his first start? I think it's Chow's red card. Chow's red card. It was after when Bayern Leverkusen went 1-0 up.
I'll have a look.
What game? That's a tough question. I don't think he's still ready.
I'll give him a start. I'll start on Wednesday.
Maybe Fulham, you could be. Is there any advantage if we finish 9th or 10th in the Champions League? Do we get a better draw in the playoffs, or is it just a random draw? Oh, I'm not sure how the playoffs are drawn in the Champions League. Burn is the leadership group and should be pushing the back line further forward. But in my opinion, he's wary of his pace and getting caught a bit 10 yards further forward for me. Should be dropped. Exactly, he should be. Chow and Burn, better defensive pair than Burn and Chow. At least Cher stays in more position more than Burn. I totally agree with that. Yes, Brian thinks it was a red card. I just want to know why we have a mental issue in our squad. Conceding last-minute goals is a sign of massive weakness.
I've just seen that, and I do think it is a red card because he was holding his arm.
Yep.
I do. I think he was.
I think he's lucky. Yes, even though Chow was played fantastic again yesterday, but I think he was very lucky there. I just want.
It happened with Pires to Burnley on Saturday.
Yeah.
Last man. So
exactly. He was the last one. I just want to know why we have a mentally issue in our squad. I can see last-minute goals is a sign of massive weakness. Even in a cup final, we just had to give Liverpool a bit of hope. I know. It's crazy. Joe thinks Wisser will start against Fulham. If we finish above 16, then second leg playoff match will be at St James's Park. Why do we have a leadership group? I mean, it sounds like people being left out. Feels like that, doesn't it? I think I know Julie, you think Schick made a meal of it.
No, but it does look like you were.
I think it could have been a goal scoring opportunity that for Patrick Schick.
He had a hole of them there, so I think it is last man.
And he had to come off in half time as well.
Honestly, it did look like he was holding him, trying to drag him down.
Exactly. Eddie makes defensive substitutions when he is winning 2-1 instead of bringing on a fresh players to help attack and finish them off. That's another point as well. Why are you going more defensive or trying to protect the lead by doing that? Still a red card by the law of the game. Yeah, completely. Well, in second half, we get the penalty. I mean, it is a penalty. I don't know what Flecken's doing. His control on the ball is absolutely abysmal. And Voltemada just pounces on him. And Flecken brings him down. And it's we've got a penalty.
People always say about it wasn't a penalty.
It's a penalty for me,
It did look like a penalty to me.
I think it was. I think Flecken knows he's absolutely screwed up there. I think he's definitely screwed up there. It's a penalty, and we'll get it, and it's a good penalty by Gordon. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and we're back in the game 1-1. But the thing is as well, we will try to create opportunities to put ourselves ahead after that before we got the second goal. I mean, Gordon was very unlucky to smack the post. Could have went in. Just a shame the post denied it as well. Even Chipper says, blatant pen. I'm going to say what's going to happen on Sunday. Pope will play Sunderland. Oh, hopefully not. We'll be on the front foot and they'll do crosses and throws into our box. Bookmark this. If Pope gets in goal, I will be extremely annoyed.
Practice, Brian, they do the long throw. The Mac was do the long throw, so...
You cannot put Nick
Pope.
People will say, oh, but Ramsdale's conceded a goal. What's he supposed to do with brain-dead defenders that are simply switching off?
You can't stop Pope, especially if Sunderland do a
exactly,
you
can't. Sorry, Pope doesn't get back in straight in for me. And there's been at times when Pope's returned from injury and he hasn't got straight back in, actually. So I'm sorry, Pope is not getting back in goal. If he does, I will be extremely annoyed with that. Ramsdale's not really put a foot wrong for me. And he pulled off some great saves as well yesterday, Ramsdale. He pulled off some cracking saves.
There you go.
Weird though, because if it's a penalty, it's a yellow card because of double jeopardy. But if it's a free kick, it's a red card. What the F? The way Sunderland playing is going to really test our lads. Nivs are kicking in very much. Yep, was a penalty. Remember, big Nick's German, of course, he's going to dive. Eddie will put him in. Look what he did to Dubs. That I can see where you come from there, Joe, as well. Ramsdale's not really putting a foot wrong. It's because it's what's in front of him, and people switch off, which is why goals will be conceded.
The fact is, Sunderland wanted Ramsdale in his summer before we came in, and he wanted to join us instead. Sunderland did want Ramsdale in the summer.
And that people will say, oh, but Ramsdale's been at relegated clubs. You can't just put it down to a player. The teams he had was beating was poor.
But the fact is, if they had Ramsdale, look where you would have been. If they had Ramsdale, look where you would have been.
Did he get relegated with Arsenal? No.
Look where he would have been if he was at Sunderland.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 quid. Peter will play Pope. I'm hoping not. Because I'm sick of Pope's clangers. Ramsdale was Arsenal's keeper. Yeah, he was. He absolutely was. Right then, we get the second goal. It's a great cross from Gordon, and what a header it is from Miley to put us 2-1 up into the game. And I'm going to say this as well. Miley is getting better and better as a player at this club now.
I said a couple of weeks ago, he's undroppable.
He starts in the derby for me on Sunday. Even if Joe Linton is fit enough to play. Sorry, but Miley is in there for me.
I said a couple of weeks ago, he's undroppable.
He is. He's getting... I've seen... Look at Miley. He's getting better and better each game now. Even Julie says Miley's going to be a superstar. I totally agree with that.
But the fact is, you'll want to score, and you want to score obviously because of the derby as well. And he's good mates with Chris Figgin.
Well, after that, he also stuck one past the Macam nearly a couple of weeks ago.
And he'll want to score against his best because he's good mates with Chris Figgin.
Well, there you go. Miley's, there's more to come from Miley. The only way he's going to get better is if he gets games, and he's getting them at the moment. So that's why. Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, right? Miley looks class now. Oh, I like if he says that he's not a right back. Absolutely not. And what a header it was yesterday to put us 2-1 up into the game. But I'll sign a petition, Miley for the start. He has to start. I'm hoping it's not true that though, Joe. He even says it right back. What the hell? Exactly. You can't play him there. Right. We're trying to look for that third goal. I mean, Murphy came on, hit the post. Very unlucky. Again, the post denying we. So you cannot say we're not having opportunities to try and get that third goal. But it's roundabout. Going into 80 minutes of the game is where we're trying to shut up shop. And look what happened again.
The fact is, I think some players last night are wanting to fight to have the proof of point for Sunday.
Well, exactly. I mean, I was very surprised Elanga didn't come on yesterday.
Is he keeping him for Sunday? Possibly.
Could do. I think Elanga will start on Sunday.
But the fact is, we've got Elanga, but their left back's been decent this season for Sunderland, mate.
Well, that's why have Miley on him, have Elanga on him. Let's see if Elanga can use his pace.
I know he's a doubt for tomorrow, Sunday. But it's like that Masaka win. If there's any Mackham's watching, that Masaka hasn't been great for Sunderland. And he's on about wanting to leave in January.
That'll be tomorrow. The preview will be on Saturday. Even Julie thinks Elanga would have started. Elanga started playing his best football and has been dropped completely. I think the last two games he started, he's looked quite good, Elanga. Ben will bet you will start bet you £1,000. Ben needs a rest. I don't care if it's a derby and he knows that he'll be desperate to play. He needs a rest. Right then, we concede the equaliser. I mean, Grimaldo, just a one bit of switching off.
He not just came on last night like Grimaldo. Sure he did.
No, I think he started. He started for them.
I thought he came on at first.
No, he definitely started for them. Right. Equalisers again. Just another moment of switching off again. Dan Burn completely caught out. And as I've said, they get the equaliser and they've got a point. Ben will be first name on Eddie's team sheet. Sarah says, "Well, if we collapse against the Mackhams, she will never be watching the tour." I wouldn't be told, tell her not to go that far.
Ian,
all right, no problem. I'll check that. My phone's on charge at the moment, Joe. So it's my phone's on charge, so I haven't got it near us.
Ian, I've seen Sunderland I've seen us getting beaten 6 times in a row of Sunderland. I've seen worse. We've seen worse. seriously, we've seen worse. I've seen in my 12 years supporting Newcastle, I've only seen us. I've only seen us win once. That's it, and that was in the FA Cup. The rest were all defeats in that.
2010, 5-1.
I didn't remember the football then. It was like
Really?
2013 onwards. I was more bothered.
Okay.
So that's why. No, I first got into football in 2013, and I've only seen us win once. That's it, once.
No.
And that was the famous 6 in a row. And then obviously we got the winner the stadium late in the FA Cup.
Yeah, 2011, 1-0 as well. A certain Mr. Over the Wall. Yeah, stop Miley in midfield. I totally agree with that. I tell you what, where I sit in the ground, there's a lad. I think whenever he brings his daughter with him to the games, she's actually a huge fan of Lewis Miley.
Like Gemma's sister, like I see it in my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend's sister, for some reason, has a big massive crush on Miley for some reason.
Oh, what to say? As I've said, there's one guy. If he brings his daughter to the game, she's an absolutely big fan of Lewis Miley. Pardew was the cause of the 6 in the row. The Rat. I thought there was good and bad times in the Pardew. There was some good times in the Pardew. I thought there was. So, right, I want to talk about the 2 substitutions we bring on right into stoppage time. I mean, Wissa and Ramsey coming on with literally a couple of minutes left. What on earth was that supposed to be? What on earth? Why are you bringing them on with very little time to try and see if we can get something out of the game? I mean, apparently Wissa was carrying an illness. Well, if he's carrying an illness, why are you playing him?
Well, the fact is, there is a bug going around with Howe.
Well, we know there's all sorts going around this time. But again, remember Tonali, when he was with an illness, he didn't even come on. But to play with just a couple of minutes. And Ramsey, I know people say Ramsey wasn't good in the last game. I think it's down to lack of minutes. But again, you're bringing him on with... I'm sorry, that really, really annoyed me yesterday.
You can't be doing that on Sunday.
You can't. Absolutely not. But my God, bringing Ramsey and Wissa with literally a couple of minutes left? Really? Why? Come on. What's Wissa going to do with that amount of time? If you want to get minutes into Wissa, you should be logging on early. The same with Ramsey. And even David's just said apparently he touched the ball 0 times. What was the point? Exactly. I can't remember if we were linked with them. I can't remember off the top of my head. Thing is, though, if there's a bug going around, why have them with the bloody... Exactly.
And especially with the bug what's being said to be fucking bad.
Chippers just said takes 2 minutes to fall shit out, but I completely agree. Does anyone actually think Eddie never learns anything? He still makes the same mistakes at times, but he still makes the same mistakes at times. Oh, we weren't linked with them. But yeah, we get a point out of the game, but I felt like it was 2 points dropped for me yesterday. I mean, it was the draw of the worst result. No, it wasn't. But in a way, when you're winning the game, you've had opportunities to try and get that third, but it's when you try and shut up shop far too early, thinking the game's already done. And then what happens? Bang, we concede a goal, and it's so annoying. And again, quite a few goals we've conceded going into the end of the game. There's been a few times where we've done it, and yeah, that's why we've been thrown, why we've dropped points as well. We've lost games that way as well, or we've not put teams to bed. Burnley, we were 2-0 up, but we gifted them a bit of a lifeline and could have nearly give them a point at the end of the game. And it's time to stop this now. I want to get your thoughts on what Anthony Gaunt had to say, Mason, as well. Because apparently he wasn't happy with the way Newcastle are conceding goals going in towards the end of the game. Do you think it was good for him to come out and say that? Do you think he was absolutely honest with it?
No. Because obviously if what's happened, and Billy Jones just said that Eddie Howe wasn't happy with speaking out, and
well, sorry if Eddie doesn't like it. Tough shit.
You can't be saying stuff like that after the game. Look what, especially with what's happening on Saturday night myself.
Well, I'm sorry, but Eddie Gordon's just being honest.
But the fact is, look what's happening. Look what's happened with Salah. He's not playing.
Well, true, but if Gordon's not gone that far, he's just saying that apparently it's very annoying why we are conceded goals at the end of the game.
It's the fucking design, kid.
I mean, is it? I'm not going to put it down to you said this could it have been a fatigue issue? Gordon thinks it's more of a mentality issue. Well, I'm sorry, but Gordon's he's seen it how it is, and he must be very annoyed. All the other players will be very annoyed that we are gifting late goals away in games, and we're getting punished, and we're dropping points because of it. Well, again, if Eddie doesn't like it, I'm sorry. It's honesty, which is why it's happening. Why it's happening. It's being honesty why we are not as high up in the table, or why we have been dropping points. It's the truth.
Can I just say something? Did anybody like their goal music yesterday? I did.
Who? Sorry.
Their goal music yesterday.
I wasn't paying attention to it, to be honest. I feel like Eddie goes so defensive towards the end. It's like, what? You don't need to go defensive. Just get that killer goal. Get some fresh legs on, rather than trying to think he shut up shop. Why would Eddie be annoyed for Gordon's comments about conceding late goals? Surely as the manager, you think the same thing. Well, apparently, again, it has been come out so that Eddie wasn't that untold. Please, what Gordon had to say. But it must be so annoying that we are throwing points away in games, not just in the Champions League, but also in the Premier League. We've done it as well.
I know we're trying to keep stuff for Saturday night, but
you can't just put all your eggs in one game for Sunday.
I'm just going to say, Sunderland do a time sit the back, but they do better than us.
Well, we've got to be on our game on Sunday. Good evening, John. Best form of defence is attack. Exactly, Joel. It is. May as well just line up all 11 players on the goal line. You feel like you may as well at this rate. And again, Eddie's got to get it right for Sunday. He's got to get it right. So that means I want to see Byrne dropped. I want to see Joe Linton dropped. So there's two that should be coming out the team for starters. Elanga, I think, will probably start. I think I'll be happy with that because I think Murphy isn't consistent enough. Although Bonds played on the right yesterday. So I thought Bonds played quite well for me. Gordon, I think we're now starting to see that Anthony Gordon back as well. But again, it's keep doing it is all I can say.
I'm not previewing wasn't as good at the team, but to be honest, I would put him on the left on Sunday because him and Hume know what it's like to take against each other. And
yep, let Elanga start and run riot. His pace destroys that team and guarantees a red card. Maybe if Hjulmand can use his pace, he can cause them problems. The Mackhams have scored a few late goals so far this season, so we need to put on our metal towards the latter part. They have as well, Chris. Sunderland have been known to get late goals and rescue themselves as well. And they have done it, yes. I mean, let's Actually, we'll do that in the preview.
Celtic are getting beat 2-0 now. Christ.
Oh, dear, says Ian. What's happening? But guess what, Ian? I think Rangers crashing out of Europe might not be as so bad at the moment. Eddie is to blame for this shit. Keeps saying he doesn't know why it's happening. If so, time he resigned.
I was just scored now for Roma.
Who was?
Evans Ferguson.
I worried about Dan Bain getting dragged out of position again. I worried that as well.
Apparently, I read today he could be going back to Brighton in January.
Oof, okay. I reckon Big Joe will be dropped. He has to be dropped, Chalky. He's not the same player at the moment. Miley looks well ahead of him at the moment. Do you know what? Even I'm going to say Willock looks a bit of ahead of him at the moment. And I'm surprised Willock didn't come on yesterday as well. Because I think Willock's been shown a couple of his performances. Willock, he's been doing quite well. So, well. If Eddie resigned or was fired, the leadership team will want to leave. But it'll cost Eddie his job if he doesn't sort it out. And if he persists with favoritism and all of that, dropping players who need to be dropped and need to be rested. And there you go, is all I can say. Well, then, should we go into the next part of the show, the second part of the show? You know what that is? Go on, then. It is going to be player ratings time now. So let us know what your ratings are going to be. So here we go. Right, then. Kicking it off with Aaron Ramsdale.
For what I seen last night, I thought it was good. I can believe.
I think Ramsdale is playing very well at the moment. It's not his fault. The goals are going in. I think he's doing well, and he's pulled off some really, really good saves as well. So,
The fact is, I think he needs to settle back four behind him.
He needs a proper, a stronger defense in front of him.
If we had Hall, Botman, Chow, and Livermore, we'll be fine. But with the rumours today from Craig Hope, it's not going to be quite good for the right back position.
Well, we'll see. Right, so what was your rating 8 for Ramsdale?
I'm just going to say to you, I think Mr. Livermore's head has been turned by Man City.
Oh, it's only Craig Hope that came out and said it at the moment.
Still.
But you know what people are like about Craig Hope. Right, I'm gonna Ramsdale, played well for me yesterday. And again, he pulled off some really, really good saves, so I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. So 9, 8, 8, 8.5 for Robinson. For Ramsdale, we lose that game. Exactly, Trev. Exactly. Right then. Livermental.
I think you did all right last night. Game 7.
Yeah, I thought he did quite well yesterday as well. Steady, quite solid performance there from Tino. A couple of times he gave the ball away. But again, Tino has played so many games since he's come back from injury. So I will go with the 7 as well for Tino. I believe it more from Keith rather than Craig Hope. That exactly, Julie, so would I. 7.5, 7.5, 7. Tino, stay away from City, lad. 7. Okay, then right. Malik Chow.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent last night. I give him a 9.
9. Oh, good, really good game. I know he could have been sent off for it, but he's still putting in some fantastic tackles in. And he's just been an absolute... He needs a good centre-back partnership with him. He needs someone that's not going to switch off in games. So that's what Chow needs right now. I'll give Chow an 8 because I thought he did very, very well. But although quite lucky to stay on the pitch, though, but still, he's still putting him some cracking tackles, to be fair. Got a 6.5, a 7. Would have scored more, but should have been sent off. 9 and 8. Chow 10 before the horror show, so 9.
Fuck off, Tippers, man.
Okay, right. Dan Byrne.
Sorry, I'm just texting you. Not you, Tippers. Byrne. I think he was a bit poor last night.
He put in some good tackles, I thought, Byrne, but it's just the switching off again.
3. Number 3.
Oh, 3.
Well, look at Howe. He's in the chat, though. Come on, 2.5. Come on.
I'll go with I thought it was times he switched off yesterday, particularly for the second goal. I'll go with the 4. But he put some good tackles in, I thought, at times as well. But yeah, the switching off is really grinding on me. So got 1, 2.5, went Wandering Star again. Byrne was poor. 4, second goal goes through his legs as if there was as wild as the Atlantic. Got a 5, and he's spot on. Okay, and then right, Lewis Hall.
I think he did all right last night.
Yeah, did well again, I thought. Yep.
Fucking
8. Yeah, I thought there was some good runs from Lewis Hall as well. And I'm glad he's back. It's all I can say, Lewis Hall. I'll go with the 7. Steady, solid. And yeah, well, he did well again, Lewis Hall. So 7 and 8.5 and a 7 for Hall. Yeah, another good game I thought from Lewis Hall yesterday. And we've got an 8 as well. Right then, Sandro Tonali. What are you going for?
I give him a 5.
Okay. And why?
I thought he was a bit poor. I didn't help with him being bad and all that, but...
Well, wasn't his greatest a game, but people wondering, is he still carrying an illness? He's still trying, to be fair, but yeah, some of the balls he was giving away, there was time he slipped as well, but he got back. But yeah, it wasn't as great as the game, so I'll go with a 5 as well for Sandro Tonali. Sandro, is he still ill? 4, 5, 5.5 still looking off at 6, 5 and a 4 for Tonali. Okay, then Bruno.
He played a bit better last night.
Yep. I give him a 7. 7. I thought he did quite well at times, Bruno. The own goal wasn't his fault, I thought. And a couple of off-place passes, but I thought he still did what he had to do at times for me. So I'll go with a 7 as well. Got a 6, an 8.5, and a 7. Running the show at times and trying to ruin the midfield himself. Yep. 6 and a 6.5 as well. Bruno 7, playing for 3. The times he was, yeah. Absolutely right. Joe Linton.
4.
4?
I thought he was poor last night.
It was absolutely dreadful from Big Joe yesterday. He looks the absolute shadow of himself right now. Is he injured? Or are the injuries starting to take a bit of effect on him? Are they starting to catch up with him a little bit? But honestly, it was really poor from Joe. The balls he was giving away were absolutely ludicrous. The physicality, the strength wasn't there at all. I'm sorry. Even if people say you need his physicality for the game on Sunday, well, I'm sorry, I haven't seen it for quite a long time now. And I wouldn't be playing Joe on Sunday. I'm sorry, Oh. Sorry, I'm giving Joelinton a 1. It was absolutely dreadful yesterday. So 1. It was so poor. It was so bad. Big Joe, a little 4. 2, 2, 3. Hits me to do that. 3.5. Oh, Chippers is going 0. 4 and a 3 for Joelinton. I've gone with a 1. It was absolutely abysmal yesterday from Big Joe, and he needs taken out. And I would be playing Miley on Sunday all day long. I really, really would be. So there you go. Right then, Harvey Barnes.
I give him a 7.
I thought he did well yesterday as well. Yeah.
I thought he did well yesterday. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, did well. We know we prefer mostly on the left, though, don't we, than the right. So, but still did well, and tried to set himself a couple of opportunities for himself. They're just ones that really did test the keeper greatly, but still did what he had to do. Yeah, I'll go with a 7 as well for Barnes.
There you are.
So 6.57, not a right winger, but did okay. Yeah, absolutely. He's more better on the left, isn't he? 6 and a 7 for Harvey Barnes. So he still did what he had to do. Okay, then. Right, then. Anthony Gordon.
I'll give him a 10.
He was outstanding yesterday, but again, it's now all about consistency now with Gordon.
I'll give him a 10.
10. Do you know what? Superb yesterday. I think he was probably my man of the match. And he did well. But we now have to see this on a regular basis. Not just a couple of games and then you go shit the next game. It's all about keep doing it on a regular basis is all I can say. But I'm going to give Gordon a 9 yesterday. I thought he was very, very good. Absolutely. Could have had a couple. Shame the post denied him as well. And yeah. Bonds out of position, did his best. 7, yeah. A 7 for Harvey as well. Right, go 9.5, 9, 8, 9.5. Go at 9, needs to play like that consistently. Totally agree. 9 and another 9 for Anthony Gordon. Right, last one, Big Nick.
And I conceded a penalty, but he didn't do much again.
There was a couple of there was times there was ball comes in the box and he didn't even try and bust a gut to try and get a header on them.
I give him a 6.
6. Yeah, he did well to try and win us the penalty, but yeah, lack of opportunities he was getting, I thought. And as they said, there was times there was balls coming in the box and he didn't even attempt to try and get a header on them, which was really frustrating. That so, I'll go with a 5 for Big Nick. 5. Big Nick a 6. We need to play to his strengths or change formation and get him in centre attacking midfielder behind Wissa. 5.5. Big Nick first half 3, second half 6. 5 and a 5-4. Big 6. Right, and so 6. Right, and so we now go into substitutions. And the first one we go with, who came on and was absolutely superb, was Lewis Miley.
I give him a 9.
Outstanding. And do you play him on Sunday?
You've got to.
Yep, you've got to. Totally agree. Yeah, outstanding for me when he came on. And he's getting better and better as a player now at this football club. He's going to develop into an absolute big superstar, this kid. He really, really is. 9 for me as well. Absolutely outstanding. Anthony Gordon needs kept as a left winger. 8.5. Oh, Julie's gone with a 10. She thought that Julie thinks that Miley was him and man of the match. 10.10, excellent. 9 and a 9 for Lewis. Okay, next substitution was Jacob Murphy.
I think he did all right. 7.
Do you know what? I thought Murphy looked canny when he come on. He put a couple of some good balls in. He was very lucky not to score as well, to be fair. Like, just the shame the post denied him. I'll go with a 7 as well. But again, we know Murphy isn't consistent. Unfortunately, that's his problem. Murphy isn't consistent enough for me. So, but I'll go with a 7. I thought you did quite well. Yeah, Miley has to play against the scum. Miley must play against the vermin. Charger 6. 6.5, 8. Rat Charger, says Julie 4. Exactly. Well, then, last 2 substitutions right into stoppage time were a bit of a joke.
Hey,
right.
I've just seen a rumor, right? Apparently, Isaac's had warnings to stop playing or end up unwanted list by Liverpool. If this does not help you,
oh dear.
Lanky cunt. Have that. Come on, hit your son.
There you go, exactly right. Jacob Ramsey, but it was late on in stoppage time.
This game was done at 5.
Yeah, there we go. And of course, last one was Wissa, but again, it was too little, too late into stoppage time. So just standards.
Yep.
Standard 5s as well. Yeah, absolutely. Oh God, Chippers. No, I do not look like him at all. 3-0 down, 5. Wissa 10 for playing while having the bug. Ramsey 5. I could see the rat going out on loan in the summer. 5. Ramsey, Wissa not applicable because again they were very late into stoppage time. So there you are. Wissa 8-10. Okay, right. The referee now, and he was called Sede. I can't pronounce his second name. Gozu Boyuk.
No, he's supposed to be in it.
Yeah, he's actually Dutch, actually.
Yeah.
He's Dutch. Yeah, he's a Dutch referee, yeah.
I don't know why I was meant to say Dutch. I don't know why I said fucking Danish.
What are you giving the referee?
Let's give him a 5.
Yeah, 5 as well. Wasn't the greatest stuff, though, but they're much better than the Premier League referees. Penny Martin O'Neill's been linked with strongly again. Other 2, effing late, 5, 7. Stab Brill Cream. Referee, only minus 500. Ref 10, 8 for the hair. Ref 5 average, loves hair gel. Referee, who looks like Clock Ken, 10 for not sending Joe off. Ref 5 for being Dutch, and a 6 for the referee as well. Okay, right. Fans. Yeah, absolutely. Look at the journey we made to get there. I had a couple of people had issues getting there as well.
I
think Renty was one of them. So I think some people had traveling issues getting there, but great to go all the way there. But well done for our fans making the journey there as well. So yeah, 10 as always for our fans. Fans of 10 as always. 10, 10, 10. Fans having to put up with Eddie's crap. Some got hired off the plane for being too pissed, apparently. There you are. Oh, well then. Fans, I've just read that one. Stadium Stewards 10, great job policing the... Yeah, that was good as well. So there you go. Okay, last one, Mason. Eddie Howe.
You got it wrong with the substitutions last night. Apart from that, it was a decent lineup.
It wasn't, but again, still some said, why is Burn still playing? Joe Linton, why is he playing when he's not up to standard at the moment?
Make him a 6.
6, okay then. Yeah, same as well.
And at least there wasn't what in the toilets as well last night. And like what happened to Morphy.
And 65, Eddie 5.5, Eddie 1. Eddie needs to do better, needs to understand what Sunday means. Yep. I'll go with it. As I said, I'll go with a 6 for Eddie. 7 need exactly. Winston Ramsey should have been on a lot more sooner. How 1.5 for bringing Miley on. 6, Eddie. 4, subs were ridiculous. 2 of them definitely were. And technically, Joe Linton should have been off at half time mostly as well. He shouldn't have played that full. He should have stayed on as long as he should have. He was, as I mentioned, dreadful yesterday. Should have had the change on quite a lot more sooner. So there you are. And Ian's going with a 7 for Eddie Howe as well. But again, thought we could have had the win. But switching off again, unfortunately, is all I can say. And yeah, we've done it quite a few times this season. When are we going to try and get out and stop doing this? Come on, that's why we're throwing points away. Or we've lost games. Or we've just scraped through by the skin of our teeth. Come on, this needs addressing now. It needs sorting out. And get it right for Sunday is all I can say. Because if we get beat on Sunday, I will never hear the end of it. I really, really wouldn't. J7 should have been off at 30 minutes. Good point there, John. Yeah, exactly. Peter and 10, Mason, cheers, David. But, yeah. We didn't switch off. We pulled the fucking plug off. Well, good point as well, yeah. But lapse of concentration, though, is all I can say. Come on. There's one in my work that definitely that to support them is all I can say. Not switching off. Eddie has defending. Well, good point there. Yeah, why are we going defensively rather than trying to get the game wrapped up? Is all I can say. There you are. Great show as always. Much appreciated. Thanks, Peter Mason. No problem, Trev. Really, really appreciate that. As well. So yeah, if we got 3 points, it would have been good. Chances of getting automatic promotion would have been quietly more closer. Still, we only get a point. Yesterday, when we could have looked to have tried to have looked for 3. We had some good opportunities as well. We took that game to Leverkusen as well, but just the concentration is a problem right now. It really, really is. Come on, guys. This needs sorting out. Look what we've got on Sunday. Just go. Make sure, be on your game, take it to them, and then we'll smash them all over the park, is all I can say. So every football fan at my place will become a mackin for the day if we lose. Poor God. Treat Sunday like the cup final and smash them. Ready for the big preview show on Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday for the preview. Great show. Goodbye, everyone. And take care of you as well, Julie. Great show, guys. Take care, all. Well, then, guys, we are back tomorrow night with some crazy, crazy bonkers stuff. Yes, the crazy Who Let the Mad Mag Suit is on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. As always, get yourselves on. Take part as well. Let's have a good Friday night before the big one on Sunday. Before the weekend starts as well. So there you go. So Friday, the crazy, crazy show is on tomorrow night. So do stay tuned and make sure you're prepared for that tomorrow. Saturday preview to the game, to the big game. Sunday, live fan reaction show. And then Monday night, our match review and player ratings as well. So there you go. Well then, there you are. Automatic promotion is gone. Should have been 6th. Remember, Charlie says if you support Sunderland, you probably have nits and stink of piss. Don't worry, we'll smash them on Sunday. Hopefully we do. Fingers crossed. And there's Julie with the food picks. Yes, that will be there tomorrow, of course. So there you are. Anyway, if you have enjoyed tonight, give us the thumbs up. It's important you get the likes so people know where to find us. And please, of course, smash that subscribe button. If you're brand new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Hit the bell. It lets you know whenever we are live. when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you like to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p at that join button. You'll be included in the prize draws we do as well. Let's just nip into the last few comments. Yeah, Jay with the more food picks ready. There you go. Oh, Joe, my daughter supports them as I'm married into the... Oh, my God, Joe. Oh, Joe.
I'm dreading Sunday because my mate will take the piss. Because my mate takes the piss all the time.
Oh, God. Night, everyone. Take care. See you tomorrow. You as well, John. We'll catch you there tomorrow. See you, fellas. Cracking show, lads. Cheers so much.
The fact is, he always takes a piss every single time Swansea gets beat. That's the thing.
Oh, my God. Really? Jesus wept.
He's worse for Swansea more than Newcastle.
Oh, my God. Good night, everyone, and take care. See you tomorrow. We'll catch you there tomorrow, Joe. Well, then, guys, that is it for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for the crazy, crazy bonkers stuff. Till then, everyone, enjoy your rest of your night. Yeah, exactly. Peter said, no son of mine will support those efforts, so I'll let the door up. God, Joe. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night. Until then, everyone, take care. Good night. Howe, the lads. See you all tomorrow night, guys. Take care. Good night, everybody.